Hi everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hope everyone's having a good holiday season. Welcome back to another video. We're Logan and Jenny and Logan of the Two Traveling Kings.
Now that we've settled down back in the US and it's coming to the end of this wild and crazy year of 2020, we've been doing a lot of reflecting back, and we thought it would be fun to share with you our top 5 things that we miss about our life in Australia. If you're new here, we're Jenny and Logan. We're a couple of American millennials with a passion for travel. We spent 2 months traveling to 9 different countries on our way to live in Australia for a year. We got to live and work in Sydney for a few months and really loved it. But then, COVID turned our world upside down. We had to cut our year in Australia short and head back to the US, and we really don't know when we'll be able to travel again.
We've been back home in the US for over 6 months now, and we've gotten pretty used to our American lives again. From driving everywhere to large-sized everything, it's been pretty easy getting back into the American way of life.
When we were living in Australia, it was honestly pretty easy to feel settled, which is kind of strange to say considering we were moving about every month to a new Airbnb, but at the time that was just normal life for us. We got really used to our routine of riding the train, going to work, trying some new foods, drinking lots of coffee, and planning lots and lots and lots of travel for 2020.
Which we would then cancel.
So because it's the end of the year, we wanted to reflect back and talk about some of the things that we miss most.
Here are our top 5 things that we miss about our lives in Australia, in no particular order. Number 1, public transport. So when we were living in Sydney, we did not buy or rent a car. We just took the train in to work every morning, and it was a long train ride sometimes. We'd go from like Marrickville to Ryde, but it wasn't that expensive. And now that we've been back in the US and we've got our cars up and running, we have to pay for insurance, gas, maintenance, registration.
Titles.
It all just adds up. And yes, the US has public transport as well, but it's just not as easy to get around in. The bus, I think, is what we have here in Raleigh.
I think that's it.
You kind of need a car in the US. From a cost benefit side of things, public transport was easier for us.
Number 2. This one is going to be no surprise to anyone who keeps up with our videos. We miss the coffee. Shocker. And a lot of you in the comments have been giving us really good advice about different espresso machines to buy so that we can make our own flat whites at home. We have not invested in one yet, but we miss the coffee a whole lot. It was just so convenient to go to a local cafe, pay $2-3 and have really awesome coffee.
And number 3, the friends we made. So when we were going over to Australia, we had a few friends already there. But through work and Airbnb, we made some really good friends, and we do miss them a lot. Still keep up through YouTube comments and everything, all the social medias, so it's nice to stay in touch with them.
We're lucky that we're in a day and age where you can keep in touch with people pretty easily through social media and WhatsApp and all of that. But yeah, those of you who know who you are, we miss you lots.
And a quick shout out to Scott and Lisa, our fantastic Airbnb hosts in Marrickville, who made us feel at home during the crazy pandemic time.
They became more like family during that time, so.
Miss you guys.
Coming in at number 4 is the authentic Asian food. We really do miss that. I think a big difference, at least that we're figuring out here in Raleigh, is that there are restaurants that will do some Thai or some, Malaysian, Japanese sushi, but they tend to mush it all together, so it's like Asian restaurant and it's your basic generic dishes. What I really miss about Australia is that there was a dedicated Vietnamese restaurant, a dedicated Japanese restaurant, even just dumplings.
Dumplings, dim sum.
Yeah, and Thai, and the quality is just a lot different here, at least from what we've been able to find so far.
We'll keep searching.
Yeah, we're gonna keep searching and trying. I mean, we're still new here and trying to figure it out.
And coming in at number 5 is cheap/normal priced Vegemite. So as you might have seen in our other videos, we actually enjoy Vegemite as Americans because we were taught how to eat it properly on toast. So we still have it here in the US. We'll have some Vegemite with avocado, just plain Vegemite toast.
We tried that. Somebody suggested that in the comments, and it's really good.
And we're still working on our big jar of Vegemite that we brought back from Sydney, but we saw how expensive it is in the grocery stores here, and it's not cheap. It is $7.99 US dollars for about 8 ounces of Vegemite, and that converts to almost 11 Aussie dollars for almost 8 ounces of Vegemite, the tiniest little guy that you can get. No, we're not saying ship us a bunch of Vegemite. We don't need it that much.
I mean, I wouldn't complain.
It is a bit pricey here.
It is, and that came to the forefront because I don't know if you remember the video where we had my dad try it.
Totally fine with it.
All right.
My dad has become the biggest fan of Vegemite ever. He'll lather his toast with it. So he ran out of the jar we brought home for him, and he was looking for it, and that's when we couldn't believe how expensive it was here.
It's worth it though.
It is worth it. We love it. That's our quick little holiday video, just a reflection back on what we miss from our life in Australia. We hope you enjoyed. Let us know your thoughts on our top 5 in the comments. If you have yet to subscribe, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and like on this video if you found it entertaining. All the interaction with our channel really helps it out, so we would really appreciate it.
So happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope everyone's safe, healthy, and happy, and we'll see you in the next video.
In the new year. Cheers to 2021.
Bye.